stay regular.
D.C. School Board returns on Community Minded 4. Now, Jim Vance with Today in Washington.
Good morning. It's 50 degrees at 8:25. Cloudy and cooler today, a high near 60. District voters take their only shot at participating in a local election today as they go to the polls to fill 5 seats on the school board. The 128 polling places will be open from 8 this morning until 8 tonight. Opponents of the Three Sisters Bridge plan to hold an unofficial referendum outside the voting places, hopefully to get a gauge on public sentiment on that controversial span. Voters in Virginia will also go to the polls today to choose the state's top 3 executives, all 100 seats in the House of Delegates, and a number of local officials. The Senate District Committee yesterday passed out another part of President Nixon's anti-crime proposal with a few changes. Among other things, the committee legislation would make it more difficult for police to use wiretaps and to enter a suspect's premise without first knocking. Attorney General Mitchell over the weekend had criticized Congress for delaying action on the administration's bill. The committee chairman, Joseph Tidings, had this response to that attack.
Postpone our hearings literally for months because of the delay in the Department of Justice coming forward with their proposals. They made a lot of speeches and a lot of messages, but they didn't have anything concrete. Now, I don't think the problem of crime and law enforcement should be political. I don't think Attorney General Mitchell or anyone else should make it that way. Certainly the President isn't. The President is approaching it from the proper fashion. It's bipartisan. It's all of our problems. We have to work together. But certainly today is an indication that we're doing our job. As a matter of fact, I challenge the Attorney General to show me any committee in the last 10 years that has moved with the speed and the expedition and the overall comprehensive scope that we have on the crime legislative proposals which we have received and which, indeed, we've initiated ourselves.
Tidings added that he hopes the House will move as quickly on the bill as did the Senate. The National Capital Housing Authority has asked the Department of Housing and Urban Development for a $3 million loan to meet its next payroll. The authority is seeking the loan in the wake of a rent strike by a reported 1,500 tenants. The authority had scheduled a rent increase effective last Saturday, but a district court judge ruled that the tenants were not properly notified, postponed any increase until at least the beginning of next year. The tenants are refusing to pay anyhow, and the housing authority said that they are consequently on the brink of financial collapse. The Washington Caps are the defending champs in the American Basketball Association, but they're not playing like it. They lost to New Orleans 125-115 last night to put themselves in a tie for 3rd place in the Western Division with a 4-6 record. I'll be back after this message.
General Electric Color TV, so sharp and true, it's like being at the movies.
Hi, I'm Andrew McLaglen. I directed these scenes from the new 20th Century Fox production, The Undefeated, starring John Wayne, appearing at your theater soon. Color is my business and has been for years. And I've got to say that General Electric TV color is comparable to the color you'll see in a motion picture theater. They tell me that GE has done an awful lot of new things to make the color true. And I believe them. Compare it yourself.
And General Electric backs its picture quality with a new written guarantee of satisfaction. If you're not completely satisfied with your GE Color TV and notify your dealer within 30 days, you get your money back.
See 1970 GE Color TV at Auto Home Electronics Incorporated, Woodbridge, Virginia, Sheffield Electronics Incorporated, Fairfax and Annandale, Virginia, 22 friendly Goodyear service stores. There's one near you.
And now we'll look at the weather for Washington and vicinity. It's going to be variably cloudy and cooler today with a high near 60. Mostly cloudy and cooler tonight with a chance of showers, the low near 40. The winds are out of the northwest at 8. Here are the sun and the tides. Chance of rain today, 30%. The present temperature is 50 degrees. The humidity stands at 71%. I'm Jim Vance, and back in a moment to the Today Show.
Join us again tomorrow morning at 7:25 and 8:25 for Today in Washington, a presentation of NBC News.
These blind children are learning to swim. Their instructor is one of the staff of the Columbia Lighthouse for the Blind. Developing minds need extra instruction, too. These children are practicing reading and writing Braille with a Lighthouse teacher to encourage them. Support the Lighthouse, 2021 14th Street Northwest.
You receive courteous service from friendly, qualified salespeople. In stores displaying this Union Store card, of the Retail Clerks International Association. WRC-TV, Washington's community-minded station.